Oh, hi.
Did you do it a second early?
Like half a second early.
Well, you gotta redo it. Do it again. There was at least somebody who was like, oh no, I don't want to watch it again. Happy Friday, guys. Welcome to the Friday Bean. Let us know if it's your first time here. I'm assuming by now most of you are the same people who are always here. But we have lots of announcements today. I've been a busy bee. Christina Nicole has been a busy bee. So we have some trends today to share with you, but I'm going to go into a bit of news first.
Fair point. You have several weeks of Friday Beans queued up, and they're public. You need to go through and make all the ones that aren't about to air private, so people aren't sitting on the other live streams waiting for us to start.
They literally say when they're going to go live right on them.
That doesn't mean that people are going to realize that.
Well, I'm not doing that. You can't make them private.
You can.
No, you can't. You have to. They're public when you schedule them.
You
can't. You cannot.
You can.
I thought that was a good thing to have things scheduled ahead for you guys so that you have the links. But yeah, so lots of announcements to make today. On Tuesday, I released a massive trend video. And the trends that we're going to talk about today are going to be different than those trends. There might be some overlaps. The reason that we've had to wait so long for the trends, as we've been talking about over the last few weeks, is that Etsy has been very, very slow. Thankfully, things are finally starting to pick up. But if we compare e-commerce traffic from Etsy to Amazon to eBay, everyone, all e-commerce just kind of took a nosedive in like end of August going into September. And I mean, it just tanked. Thankfully, now people are starting to think about the holidays. You know, it's becoming top of mind, especially since a lot of stores are starting to carry Christmas things. And, you know, now that we're closer to Halloween, I think that once people start seeing Christmas stuff, they start thinking, okay, Christmas, I need to, you know, start thinking about gifts. So with that in mind, I had to wait a little bit longer than what I normally would to create our trend report, but hopefully it's still useful because you guys do still have time to execute some products if you're swift. Just know that November is when Etsy will see the most traffic. And this upcoming Tuesday, I'm going to be making a video talking about the historical traffic data and performance of Etsy for Cyber Week. And some tips for Cyber Week, but basically like what you should expect, how this year might be different, how Cyber Week has performed in the past. So hopefully that's useful to you guys because Cyber Week is Etsy's highest volume traffic week, whether you're hosting a sale or not. I get into the ins and outs of that, of hosting one versus, you know, if you don't want to host one. But regardless, there's going to be more traffic, so everyone should prepare for there being more traffic on the platform. So we do have a couple quick announcements before we get into the trends that we're going to cover today, which are retail trends. This is the one that you guys seem to like the most, where we explore what's trending at popular retail sites. These are really fun because while Tuesday's video talks about keyword data and keywords that are starting to become popular on Etsy, you can also layer in things that we see in retail, like trending colors, trending themes, because if those universal trends are popular in retail, that means that they're going to start seeping over into Etsy, which can help you to kind of get ahead because a lot of Etsy sellers aren't looking at retail for inspiration and trends. They're just looking at the keyword data. It's even better if you can stack a trend with the keyword data. So if you notice that, like, I don't know, embroidery Christmas sweatshirt is trending, but then in retail you notice that all pastel colors are trending for Christmas, you could make pastel embroidery Christmas sweatshirts, and maybe you're the, you know, first person on Etsy to think to do that by combining those trends. That's just an example. But now before we get started, let's go ahead and blast through some announcements and then we'll get into the trends. But this is a lot of good stuff to share with you guys today. So first and foremost, Christina Nicole, we have been talking about Etsy's photo sizes now for the last few weeks. Obviously, the aspect ratios on different devices are very confusing. I've showed you guys pictures of the difference between how your photos display on desktop versus Android versus iPhone, and they are also drastically different. And you guys have been asking me, like, what the heck do we do? Like, what size do we use? I'm not a photography coach. Like, I can tell you, oh, you need to just stand back a little bit. You know, you need to stand back and just make sure that your product is dead center, and then, you know, maybe that'll reduce your chances of being cut off for these different aspect ratios. Or if Etsy changes again, which I'm so sick of them changing their photo sizes. Christina Nicole's who I go to for everything product photography related, and everybody's been asking me if she has any, like, resources coming up, any programs, is she doing anything to prepare for, you know, all of this craziness. With the holidays right here, obviously we need to make sure that our photos look good on all devices, especially since 45% of traffic last season came from the mobile app. And if iPhone and Android have completely different aspect ratios, then how the heck do you even prepare for that? Go ahead and share the screen. Christina messaged me and she's like, hey, I made a little mini course. She said this is going to basically help them to ensure that their photos are the correct size no matter what, based on all of the different aspect ratios that Etsy uses now and has used in the past. And she also incorporates a quick fix. This is the thing I'm most interested in, and that I'm actually going to take this course because I need it. But she'll teach you things that you can do to fix photos that you already have so that you can get everything fixed for the holiday season. Now, until Sunday, where is the cursor? Where is it?
It's literally in the middle of the screen.
Oh, there it is. It's so small, I can't see.
Sorry.
So she's giving you guys a 25% off discount until Sunday. It's already only $44. What's 25% off? 30
Off of what?
$44.
I don't know.
30 something. I can't do math. But down below the video,
you can't ask me for math right now.
Down below the video in the description, there's a coupon code. Just expand it out. Can you actually check and see? I think it's the Simple Fix. Can you look in the description and let me know, or somebody else?
Give me a minute.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Starla doesn't know.
Use Simple Fix 25. If you guys use that coupon code because she knows that this is something that you guys have been asking for, that will get you until Sunday. So if you're watching this late, unfortunately, you've missed out. But I'm going to be taking this as well. Anytime Christina releases something new, I always try to promote it because she is the best product photography coach that there is. There is no one that I recommend more than Christina for your product photo. So hopefully this is helpful for you because this is something that you guys have been asking about. Definitely jump on it. I'll be taking the program with you. I'm excited about it, and I'll probably send out an email tomorrow as well.
Is it included with Maker's Method, or do we buy this one as well?
I don't think it is. I think because this is a completely different program, and she rushed it out, like she busted her butt to get this out quickly so that we would have it before the holidays. So yeah, definitely check that out. And I don't have all the answers when it comes to questions about it, because obviously this is, Christina's program. But if you guys go into our Facebook group, whether you're a student or you're in the public group, which is linked down below if you're not a member yet, you can post in there and she would probably, answer your questions. Just tag her in the group. Okay, go ahead and stop sharing for just a minute. Hey, chat, any tips for a new Etsy shop owner that works? Hang out here.
Yeah, hang out here.
Hang out here.
That's what we're here for.
Okay. So, we'll talk about the news again at the end before we get it, or after we're done with trends. But I do have a couple more just quick things. I swear, super quick. Quick and exciting, though. Okay, you can go ahead and share.
It seems like we're lagging. Yesterday was our 15-year anniversary, and we're a little under the weather after.
Yeah, we don't drink very much. We'll have glasses of wine with like dinner. We drank a lot last night for our 15-year wedding anniversary.
We went to an omakase style sushi restaurant.
Yeah,
it was pretty fire. I'm just now noticing that this microphone is like a mile away.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay, you can
Now
share.
you can probably hear us better.
Okay, so first and foremost, obviously, guys, make sure that you check out our charity that is linked to the right-hand side of the screen, somewhere around the chat, for St. Jude Children's Hospital. We run this charity until New Year. There is no better gift that you can give families than taking away financial burden of them having to provide life-saving care for their children. So definitely consider donating if you're able to. We absolutely love supporting St. Jude for the holidays. I think that it's a great charity first and foremost, but I think the holiday season, it's just wonderful to be able to support them. So please consider donating. We've already made, over the last, I think we're going on 3 years, several $1,000s for them.
6,000 and some change. It's quite a bit.
So let's see if we can get that at least up to 7,000 or more, 7,000 to 8,000 by the end of the year for St. Jude. Okay, so grab your pen and pencil, or grab yourself, a screenshot of the next slide so that you can mark this on your calendar. I have our Webvember schedule. This was extremely popular last year. You guys loved it, so I decided we're doing it again. Friday Beans moving into November are going to be webinars every single Friday. All you have to do is show up. They are free to attend. We're going to be doing all kinds of fun stuff throughout November to promote our charity for St. Jude. November 7th, this is going to be about creating forever customers. So encouraging repeat buyers throughout the holiday season. Remember, 80% of your sales should come from 20% of your customers. That means those repeat buyers are the ones that are more likely to trust you because they've already had a great experience the first time around. November 14th is going to be the science of holiday conversion. This is going to be tips about how to get those looky-loos to actually add those products to their cart and buy. November 21st is going to be our holiday customer service survival lab. So obviously, providing fantastic customer service is important, but we're also going to be talking about how providing that great customer service helps you rank in search algorithmically. So everybody talks about SEO. Well, SEO isn't the only thing that helps you to rank. There are a lot of other factors that contribute, and having good reviews is one of the best things that you can do for your shop. November 28th, that's Black Friday. We always save that as our Black Friday Lifeline Q&A. That way you guys, have an opportunity to ask us any questions that you want. December 1st, Handmade Alpha Academy enrollment will be opening. So this is your, month and a half warning.
Yes.
HAA will be opening December 1st. That is my self-paced Etsy training program. It covers A to Z. Building, marketing, growing an Etsy shop, building an email list, creating traffic funnels, building a psychologically intriguing brand, learning brand psychology. We cover all of that in HAA. But December 1st through the 5th, that's also Etsy Critique Week, which we use to promote Handmade Alpha Academy, but we will be doing live shop critiques for 1 hour every single day, every weekday, December 1st through the 5th. So if you are interested in having your shop critiqued, definitely come check that out. And then we've actually extended things a little bit. Normally it's just through November, but December 12th, we're going to be doing a naughty and nice list for Etsy sellers. So just kind of, things to keep in mind if you don't want to be on the naughty list if you're an Etsy seller. And December 19th is our annual Alpha holiday party. After that, December 26th, the day after Christmas, will be the next Friday, and we'll probably not do a Friday Bean that day.
No.
Just because, it's day after Christmas. So take a screenshot of this so you can mark your calendar so you know what we're going to be discussing up through the end of the year. And yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun. It's all for a good cause. Lastly, this is something you guys have been asking us for since we created the alphas. And this week, I finally got to work on it. I don't have a lot of details to share. I just want to let you know that it's coming. I'm going to try to answer some questions about it towards the end, but I like I said, I just want to make you guys aware that it is on the horizon and I have been listening to you. I'm working on a Patreon. There are so many of you who have been asking us for years, like, how else can we support you? And I've done like super chat and things on YouTube, and I was looking into channel memberships, but YouTube takes like 50% or something ridiculous. It's like not even worth it at that point. So not. I've been exploring Patreon as an alternative. For those who are unaware, Patreon is a site or app, you can use it on your phone if you want, where you can support creators that you enjoy, and in exchange, they give you little bonuses and extras. I do want to point out that HAA students, you guys will not... There's nothing that I'm going to be putting in the Patreon that HAA students, like, won't also get. I don't want anybody to think that, like, you know, this is another paywall, because you guys know nope. I'm anti-upsell. But we wanted to create more opportunities for extra shop critiques, cheat sheets and things. I can be a lot quicker when it comes to breaking news or a new trend that I notice. I can be so much quicker if I can just record a quick video on my phone and not edit it and just stick it on Patreon.
It's also blog format. You can just make posts like it's Facebook that people can reply to, and like it's like an exclusive, almost like a paid Facebook group without the unfortunate necessity of Facebook.
Right. So I've got a lot of different things that I'm planning on doing with the Patreon. I'm still kind of brainstorming ideas, but I am actively working on it, and I want to be transparent about the pricing tiers for that. Super cheap. We're gonna do it is a subscription, but there's $5 a month for Trend Tracker. That's primarily gonna be trends and, you know, breaking news and things like that. I'll have a better breakdown soon because I want to add more to it, but about the price of a cup of coffee a month. Alpha Insider, you get a little bit more. That's, you know, your coffee and maybe a nice pastries price per month for all that extra stuff. And everything that also is included in Trend Tracker. And if you want everything that is included in Trend Tracker, Alpha Insider, plus we're also going to have Shop Critique Roulette, some additional content.
We'll probably wait to do the shop critiques until we have a significant amount of people enough to do the shop critiques, because if we only have like 5 people sign up for the $25 tier, then it's just going to be the same 5 people getting shop critiques every single time.
Yeah,
so we'll find some more stuff to do until we have enough people to actually make that fair.
Right, but it's $25 per month. It's like the, you know, price of a Grand Slam breakfast with your hash browns and goodies. So I love
Grand Slam breakfast.
Look at the hash browns. They look so good.
They look so good.
I want the pixel hash browns. So that's coming. I'm still very much trying to figure out the details. Again, we don't know exactly what everything's going to entail. I would like to, for the Alpha Gold Star members, include some type of incentives if those individuals decide to join HAA as well. Maybe some type of discount code or something. Just I'm still trying to figure out what all I'm going to be able to provide. But again, just know that
figure it out.
It's another option for those who want to support us, who want a little extra content, but who, you know, maybe you joined HAA a while ago and you just want something more, or maybe you just want to support us, or maybe you don't want to join HAA and you just want a little more than what we provide here on YouTube. So lots of good stuff.
Maki said, wanted you to know that I signed up for many courses. Yours is amazing, and yours is the only one I still follow after years passed since finishing a course.
I appreciate you so much.
We love you. That's what we strive for.
And you have some of the most beautiful branding too.
Yeah, yours is awesome.
Okay.
All right, you ready to get moving?
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, somebody said I love the 8-bit Stardew Valley. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, was like little... You know, I'm doing the whole thing pixel themed. I thought that would be a cute way to differentiate.
More wizard costumes would be a nice touch. Yeah, with just a little bit less clothing.
You that's Halloween only.
All right, what am I doing? You said let's move on. Where am I going? What am I doing?
Stopping the screen share so I can pull up the trends. Thank you. Thank you.
I want hash browns so bad right now. I do too.
Oh, it sounds so good.
I want some of Joshua Weissman's hash browns where he like fries them in like duck fat. Like,
I'm so bummed to find out that he's kind of a turd.
Yeah,
we found out that he's kind of a turd.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate.
Check this link. I don't want to check it. Okay, we'll go back to the news again later on.
Absolutely. We spent 20 minutes talking about it. We're good.
Okay, so let me increase the...
That's an awful top.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. I can't get the screen to. I was trying to increase screen size. I'm not able to. Thank you.
Control plus.
Yeah,
Control plus.
I can't reach the keyboard. Okay, you can screen share now. Okay, so man, that did take 20 minutes. I'm sorry, guys. So let's get into it. First and foremost, we always start at Target. Unfortunately, they really haven't released any holiday trends. They're leaning more into fall right now. But I did find a couple interesting tidbits that I think are worth talking about. Brown this year has been the color. I have been seeing brown everywhere. I think that this is one that we're probably going to see move into Christmas as well. I've been seeing a lot of Christmas ornaments that are kind of a bronze shade and some terracottas and beiges. So we're seeing that in clothing and home decor. One thing that I did notice that I am seeing translate over to the holidays are pomegranates. So during spring and summer, there's always a trending fruit, type of fruit. And what was it this year? What did we talk? I think it was it strawberries? No, it wasn't strawberries. Last year it was citrus. This year it was cherries. That's right. It was little cherries. But now as we're moving into fall, I'm seeing pomegranates everywhere. And it's pomegranate scented, pomegranate color, pomegranate prints, just this tone, this kind of burgundy. So just keep that in mind because we're probably going to see pomegranates last from fall into the holiday season. I even saw some pomegranate Christmas ornaments as well. I actually bought one for my Twilight bookshelf because of Midnight Sun. Then there's also this color. It's kind of like a, it's like a tannish with a little bit of yellow. What color would you guys consider this? And then moving down, we can kind of see that natural home decor like we've been talking about the last few years with little pops of color. Again, that kind of farmhouse aesthetic, it's remained popular with that brushed metal. This in the home decor with the natural elements is something we've been seeing for quite a while. So nothing surprising here if you've been following our trend reports for the last few years. So let's go ahead and go back. Okay, now again, this is another one of those occasions where we're not just looking at what the items are, we also need to be mindful about the colors and even the colors and wording that Target uses, because Target, they're one of those companies that they almost create the trends. I don't know if there's, some standard that all these companies use to decide what's trending, but Target seems to be one of the first. So, this green, this sagey kind of warm green color, it was trending during summer, and now we're starting to see that transition into fall, which usually means that it's going to stick around for Christmas. It's
comfortable, man. This whole
cozy.
Yeah. Warm tobacco and dark fruit smells and
Here's that pomegranate color again. Very vintage. And, we, during Tuesday's video, discussed how vintage is skyrocketing higher than ever, especially vintage home decor and vintage jewelry. So for our vintage sellers, this is great. That it's super trendy out of nowhere.
This year's holiday trend is poop. It's all the different shades of poop.
Oh, no. I love the colors.
It is. It very much is. But that's okay.
I love the colors.
Sad beige moms killing all day color.
I like the sad beige mom colors. Dogs too. I'm seeing dogs a lot. Dogs in little costumes. This is more of like a vintage painting. Looks like a pointer.
Brass and wood and dark, natural dark glass and.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Colored glass. These are.
I'm kind of digging. Yeah, this. I don't even. What style is that? Because it doesn't. It's not like Spanish. It doesn't scream any Asian either. Somebody who knows what culture that particular type of ceramic artwork is. I mean, I guess it could be some kind of Spanish descent.
I was gonna say it kind of. I feel like Spanish from like Spain Spanish.
Could be like Eastern European too.
I'm not Sure. I like it, though. It's got kind of a hand-painted...
That's what I'm saying.
And Etsy's been promoting a lot of products like this as well. Different ceramic, handmade ceramics, glossed ceramics.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Scandinavian, Nordic.
Yeah, Scandinavian. That sounds about right.
That Far Eastern European or like Western Asian culture too.
These jammies,
yeah, Slav.
these colors.
That's what I was thinking. Slavic, Ukrainian, Swedish.
And then this is more Halloween. But if we scroll down, something that I've been noticing in a lot of stores are these natural, like woodland designs. I'm seeing them on blankets and pillows and prints and home decor. And I really like it because there's almost that vintage element to it. Like it could fit a vintage home, but at the same time, I think what makes these really cool is that they're great to put out around Thanksgiving. They can stay out for Christmas, but then you don't have to take them down at like in January, especially if you live somewhere like Mark and I do where it's freezing. You know, January is still like pine trees and snow. And you can leave stuff like this out because it's just winter themed as opposed to being Christmas.
Sit in your chair or you're getting banished.
But lots of this emerald green color. This was actually the color of the dress that I wore for my high school reunion last weekend.
Mm-hmm. Nah, yours was darker than that.
Yeah, the emerald color, though, is very popular.
Oh, yeah. Shades of poop.
Shades of poop, different greens and naturals. I don't know. I mean, you should probably go to a doctor if your poop is that color. Mm-hmm. More of those ceramics, and I'm noticing like not really high detail ceramics, kind of like very plain Jane, cute, single color ceramics. The little houses with the lights in them, I've been seeing a lot of these being promoted by Etsy. Little like tea light candle holders like these. Mark and I actually have a bunch of these that we put in our bathroom window every year. For the holidays, we do a plain white Christmas village.
Excuse me.
In our bathroom window every year, and it always just looks so pretty at night. So,
did that see it would look more like what most screens are going to look like?
Sure. So we'll ignore all of the Halloween.
I'm cool with brass, honestly. Brass plating is easy to do and relatively cheap.
Let's see. Here's that green again. Again, these are a lot of fall, but I do love looking at things like the different textures. You can always get little hints of the home decor trends. These are very 70s colors, the kind of goldenrod and sage green. There's the pomegranate. Lots of those pomegranates. Same with the colors. This kind of pomegranate color, not quite burgundy.
Not quite red.
Yeah, there's almost like a little hint of orange in it. So this is probably going to be a popular color for holiday clothing as well, like shirts and things. If you can get that kind of, it's like a shade more vibrant than, like almost like a little more vibrant than mauve. You kind of see a little bit of that color in here too.
Getting down into brown.
Yeah.
Tan.
Colored glass, those little ceramics.
I mess with some like natural amber glass. Those candles are weird.
Yeah, I would
That's
never.
Odd. It's supposed to be snakes, but
Oh, it is. It is snake scales. Gold candles. By the way, guys,
it's not poop red.
Candles are trending in search on Etsy right now. They're more popular than ever before. So for our candle sellers, that's definitely something to take note of. All right, and then this is
full denim outfits. Give me the heebie-jeebies.
This is the last one, and I like clicking on these. I know you guys are like, this is soap, you know, this is yogurt. We can't make soap and yogurt. But just look at the scents, you know, maple glazed donut.
You can make soap.
Well, yeah, you can make soap, but
you can make yogurt, but you can't sell it.
Candles that are actually shaped like foods. I actually saw some at, was it Marshall's? They were shaped like hot dogs and popcorn and cheeseburgers. So different shaped candles. I remember in the 90s, we always had a bunch of these around the house and no one ever burned them. They were just like pretty, but they were too pretty to burn. Honeycrisp apple cider. Little squirrel. Okay. These are candles too. Different veggies. That's another one that I've been noticing. Different veggies, prints with different veggies for the kitchen. I've never seen candles that are they charred? What is this? Mr. Moore, what is this? What's this supposed to be?
I don't know.
Charred?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Onion?
That's definitely not.
It's not
onion. I think it's supposed to be radishes.
Radishes?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I don't know.
Seeing if there's anything else. Look, there's not another cherry, but here's that color again. Okay, so Target, like I said, Target has they're just not publishing holiday trends at the rate that I wish that they were.
Yeah,
but
beets, radishes.
let's go in to the big dogs.
Dogs.
Pottery Barn being one of my favorites. Again, here's that deep color, that deep kind of pomegranate-y reddish color. So their collections are the ones that I feel are the most reflective of the trends that I have been seeing in multiple stores. I went to Home Goods the week before last, and a lot of the trends that I saw here were also trending over at Home Goods. So Home Goods is obviously a little cheaper than Pottery Barn, but the trends are universal. So we talked about this a few weeks ago, I believe, but gingerbread, it's the thing this year. Just the brown gingerbread with the white designs. I was thinking about shirts for the family, like how cool it would be if you did like a gingerbread house or gingerbread cookie decorating team and made a family pack of shirts. So, for holiday parties, when you do the gingerbread house decorating or gingerbread men. I actually have shirts for my daughter and our niece that say Christmas Cousin Cookie Crew. And I thought that could be a really cute idea to put the gingerbread spin on. And there's that red. Oh, this is a beautiful layout. And the red and the brown look really nice together.
Hope you're not seating kids at that table because that cranberry sauce is going to be all over that white runner.
Yeah, that's
all I think about anytime I look at this. Like, it's very maximalist. It's very pretty. It is entirely non-functional. There's no way that this is functional.
We have a silver snowflake tablecloth that we use on Christmas, and it's always my dad who makes the biggest mess of it. I have to wash it immediately after everybody leaves because my dad just gets food everywhere. But it comes clean. Is he?
Yep, upstairs he goes. Why are you being such a menace recently? No, not meow.
Everybody say goodbye, Bubbers.
I'll try to put him up here. One last chance.
All right. So now moving into that natural, we still see the gingerbread, but look how minimalist and clean everything is. I love the rug, the faux fur. I'm noticing a lot of white shaggy faux fur, white shaggy faux fur rugs, white shaggy faux fur pillows, white shaggy faux fur throws. I really love this table. But very, very simple. The trees.
I prefer this over the other one for sure.
Yeah, the tree isn't covered in ornaments. It's just very, very pretty and minimalist.
If you're gonna set me a table with 4 plates, give me somewhere to set those 4 plates when I'm filling them up.
Right.
And
even the outdoor decor is the gingerbread. So with the touches of red and the white accenting. So yeah, I think that you guys could apply this to cards, you could apply it to art, you could apply it to printables, you could apply it to clothing. I would love to see some polymer clay jewelry, little earrings and things that you could wear to the Christmas party, done like little gingerbread houses. I think that there's a lot of possibilities here.
Why are the chandeliers trapped in a light bulb helmet?
The chandeliers are trapped in a light bulb helmet.
That's very strange.
I think they're pretty.
I think it's pretty too, but definitely weird. It's unique though.
These
caught your attention, right?
These little tiny red berries. We talked about these a couple weeks ago when we did our initial trend report.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of reds.
Pottery Barn got that Photoshop down pat.
Reds and whites. I love the reds and the whites. Reds and whites this year, and stripes. Not quite swirly candy cane stripes, but
it's like traditional 60s, 50s, 60s Christmas.
Yeah, I could see
Maximalist for sure. But
lots of the reds and whites, textures, bows. Quilts. Quilts are huge right now. I've been seeing a lot of people complaining, like when they order quilts online, because obviously, you know, they're buying them on Amazon and stuff, and they're like, oh, it's only printed like a quilt. It's not a real quilt. Yeah, you know where you go to get a real quilt? You go to an Etsy seller and you pay, you know, more for something that is actually a nice quilt. And I know that there are some of you that make quilts. Also, these what is this print pattern called? It almost reminds me of like fine china.
Yeah.
You would normally see it with the blue, but instead I'm seeing it with the white, with the red and greens. I really like it. It has kind of like a vintage feel to it.
red toil.
It's beautiful.
Get the fun frame. It's wild energy to have the fun frame on the bed and then have absolutely nothing hanging from it other than the one piece of.
I like it.
Nah, you're meant to put like curtains and.
Right.
It's just weird. I don't know.
Love all the quilts. Again, lots of red and white. It's got that, you know, that vintage kind of feel, but with modern twists. The traditional, like, red and green and white plaid.
Oh, I'm all about that.
I love it. So cozy.
We grew up 90s kids. That's what I wore like every day to school when it was snowing outside.
I've also noticed a lot of little black Scotty dogs. I remember a couple years ago, or even when we were, you know, younger, I always remember there being Christmas decorations with little black Scotty dogs wearing little like plaid scarves and bows, and I'm starting to see them again. So I think it's just kind of tying into that retro. Bows on everything. But bows are the thing this year. I've just been seeing sweatshirts with just one big print of a bow. I don't understand it. I'm not someone who was going to wear a sweatshirt with just a picture of a bow on it. But
Right, just wear a white sweatshirt and tie a bow around your neck. Like,
I mean, I think it's
be a little present.
It's cute. It's kind of cute, but it's, you know, that simple minimalist. The candies, little striped candies. Very interesting. Relatively simple pillows for anybody who does custom pillows. I really like this with the embroidery with just the initials. Those are really nice. Another thing to take note of, look at how they photograph some of these products. I love how
the Christmas tree shape.
Yeah, they laid their pillows out in the shape of a Christmas tree. Here's kind of that ceramic design patterns that we were just talking about. You guys were
most people agreed Eastern European, Polish.
Yeah. Here's those whiskey glasses like what I just bought you, crystal.
Somebody said Polish mid-Ohio mom.
Sure.
And I was like, yeah, that kind of fits exactly because most of my family on the Phillips side is German, and this is like what their houses look like.
Yeah.
100%.
Faux fur. Again, there's the plaids, the really rich colors for the plaids, but the faux furs, I feel it adds to that natural. And, you know, there's a lot of great buzzwords that you could use for your keywords, especially if you craft with faux fur, you know, cruelty-free. You can use that as a great advertising point. More of the plaids. More of the quilts. These are more of like single color, like anytime.
Throws.
Yeah, like puffy
like
duvets.
Throw quilt.
I love it. I love this. I would love a house like this. Just this very simple, clean. There's that white shaggy rug like I talked about. Lots of the white shaggy. Christmas bathrooms. You don't really think about decorating the bathroom for Christmas, but
I do because you do.
I do, but I decorate every room of the house. Most people don't go to those extremes, but
that's what I said in the chat. You're very maximalist when it comes to
me. Yeah, oh yeah.
100%.
I decorate every inch of the house. My mom always did. I do it for our daughter. You know, it's to me it makes it more magical. But you know, the towels, just very simple designs, you know, the red and the white. I really like this one that just says Mary. We actually have this exact towel for Thanksgiving that just says thankful on it in a terracotta color. The matching rug. So, you know, I know that there are a couple POD products that you could probably do, but I know some of you also do embroidery. You could do some Christmas themed decorative towels, hand towels, for those, you know, when you're having a holiday party. I'm always very picky about what hand towels I have out when our holiday party is coming up. I will specifically buy hand towels to have hanging for the one day that we're doing the holiday party. I love this. Out of everything,
I used this picture last year too.
Out of everything, you know, I really do like the white, but this study with the green, this is more my aesthetic. There's the faux fur with more of the natural kind of wolfish colors. So you saw like the white farmhouse, but this to me almost has a little hint of that dark academia feel. There's a lot of those reds, but still it's still got a very simplistic vibe. The pillows just have pine trees, so even after the holidays, you could leave them out. They could technically stay for the rest of winter. Lots of those little red berries, holly and cranberries. You could probably incorporate in some pomegranates into these designs. It kind of looks like...
No pomegranates.
No, are they like little cherries or apples?
No pomegranates.
No pomegranates. No more pomegranates. No. Somebody will know what I'm referencing. Just get on YouTube and search no more pomegranates. And yeah, it's hilarious. Yeah, I love these little berries. It's so cute. Such pretty little designs. It's like very simple, but also very detailed. There's just so many ways that you could apply this. I would love to see charm bracelets. There are a lot of fantastic Ukrainian sellers that create these beautiful, just detailed bracelets with little berries, little blueberries and things. I wish I could remember the specific seller, but there's one that I've always wanted to buy from. She doesn't ship to the US though. But I think that some little charm bracelets, maybe with some polymer clay berries to match this look, would look really nice.
Oh yeah.
So there's a couple more. I could look at these forever. We're going to probably be stuck on these for a hot minute. Christmas in the country. Is this like a very US thing, or do others like this? Ooh, Tina. Look at the horses. Tina does awesome like winter beautiful horse designs. And I could see those fitting this aesthetic as well.
They said, oh, those are dingleberries.
Dingleberries.
The berries on the last.
What is it with you guys in poop today? Y'all all right? You doing okay? Now, what would this design be? What's the overall theme? You know, excuse my ignorance here. There's kind of the Fair Isle sweater look on the stockings, but the rug, this pillow is beautiful.
Very much screams like northeastern U.S. like.
Yeah, but there's a country somewhere. I
don't know. This screams like a house in Maine to me.
Yeah, I could see that. Oh, I love the blues. Ski lodge. That's another theme that I'm seeing a lot. Skiing. Because skiing, you know, that's not Christmas. That can stay out in January. I love the blues. It definitely has a bit of a vintage feel. Big ornaments as well. Love the horses. Love the very simple, like, hand-drawn designs as well. Just kind of like wireframe sketches. Puppies in costumes. Puppies in Christmas outfits. Remember, we were talking about it during fall that I was seeing puppies in, like, fall outfits. Now we're seeing puppies in the Christmas outfits. Lots of little touches of navy. There's navy bows on the tree. The stars. Lots of frame ornaments, like picture frame. That's a pretty blanket. See, it's not quite Christmas. This is stuff, it feels Christmassy, it feels winter, but it could stay out all...
Yeah. This could be January.
Yeah, that's
You know
what I'm
I mean?
saying. It's very, like, cozy.
Which there's nothing wrong with that either.
Yeah, there's the little berries again.
Christmas neutral.
I like...
Winter neutral.
Yeah, I get,
non-holiday winter.
Antlers. Been seeing a lot of antlers this year as well. Candle holders made with... The cool thing about antlers is if you live somewhere like we do, you can just go out in the woods and find them. The deer shed their antlers. They're all over the place. Here's more of that plaid. I love the touches of blue. And then, there's all different animals. There's a deer. Looks like a wolf or a white fox. Caribou. Polar bear. There's a polar bear. Oh, I love the animal prints.
Berries, 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 berries.
Yeah, lots of berries.
No, it says stop saying berries.
Oh. Berry, berry, berry.
Make me.
Make me. Let's see.
Isn't it illegal to gather antlers?
Not in Ohio.
No.
They're
I think
sheds.
so.
I think that you'll have to check based on your state. It's going to be completely state dependent in Ohio.
And whether or not you gather them or buy them.
Right. I believe that sheds are completely fine to pick up in where we're at least.
They don't really contribute anything to the environment, so I don't see why they would.
Yeah, I'm sure they break down eventually, but deer wearing little plaid. It's kind of cute. The owl, and look, the owl has the sprig with the berries in its mouth, in its beak. It looks like this little white fox might be wearing like a wreath of the berries around its neck. These are really cute, and they're embroidery. These down here are all embroidered. Kind of watercolor. Tina, are you taking notes? This is like your jam.
What flavor?
Love pomegranate. Love the barware. These crystal glasses are so pretty. I just bought one for Mark on Etsy. It was hand carved, just a beautiful crystal whiskey glass because 15-year anniversary is the crystal anniversary.
Or watches if you follow modern.
Which he bought me a watch. I bought him
I posted it in the chat.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, somebody asked me what I got you.
Oh, look, there's actually pomegranates in the picture. That's beautiful. I love the barware. There's the reds. Ooh, and that fur blankie. It just looks so cozy. I love the horses.
It wasn't photoshopped onto that bed.
I don't know if it is or not.
It's 100%. Most of these are almost entirely photoshopped. They're just really good at it.
This is the same room that they used for the previous one.
Yep. That's why I said most of these things are almost entirely photoshopped. They're just really, really good at it.
Look at all the different shades of the different faux fur throws. Those are so nice.
I like the matchy colors.
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of like unnaturally dyed faux fur.
Yeah, these are deep naturals though. Very pretty. I love the trends this season. Ooh, I feel like pictures, like having family photos and maybe styling them. These are all black and white. That's very interesting. Going back to decorating with your family photos, but making them all match by using a similar, doing them all black and white, or maybe doing them all with a similar filter. So pretty. The dark greens. Lots of the dark greens and brass. And wicker. Lots of wicker, too. Rugs. We got a couple Turkish rug people. I know we've got quite a few Turkish rug people. Big bells. Big, giant sleigh bells. This is what the Phillips house looks like.
Literally.
Yeah. Even how it's decorated with
even the outside wood and everything.
Yeah. Little berries. Okay. Evergreen. So this is the one where, we've got our like Christmas tree, but the garlands I feel like they're shaggier. You know what I mean? It's not like that cheap Christmas tree material. They're shaggy garlands. I can't think of what type of evergreen that is. We've got all the pretty pillows, the white, there's the white shaggy fur, more of that brass.
My friend has all her family photos on her bedroom dresser. It's weird to me. Yeah, that is weird.
You're not supposed to put...
No, that's very strange.
For if any like relationship like coach or whatever will tell you to decorate your bedroom if you're with a partner, to decorate your bedroom in photos of you and your partner. Don't put pictures of your parents or child in your bedroom.
Yeah, everybody likes staring at their in-laws while they're getting busy, right?
Right, that's
very strange.
Very strange. I love these pillows. Again, very just wintry in nature, not necessarily Christmassy. We've got some landscapes, an owl, a little house, more of that fur, lots of the green. Vintage ornaments, whether they be actually vintage or just that vintage kind of blown ornament aesthetic, I'm noticing are very popular, which is awesome because I absolutely love vintage glass ornaments. I only have one left out of my grandma's collection. I've broken them all. More of the antlers right here on this table piece. The deer. Again, not Christmassy. These are just winter landscapes. Very pretty pears. More brass, barware. Lots of barware. Does anybody sell barware?
There's quite a few people that sell barware. I don't know if there's any here.
That's what I'm wondering. Ooh, these are interesting. Very pretty. This is something I feel like one of our metal workers could make. Again, not necessarily Christmassy, just kind of cozy and wintry. Textured rugs, pine cones, lots of natural elements being brought in. There's that sage green. We saw a lot of this over on Target for fall, and like I said, I had a feeling it would seep over into Christmas. Clearly it is. Looks great with the gold. More Christmas in the bathroom, but still just kind of wintry in nature, not necessarily Christmas. Big bells. The skinniest reindeer you ever did see. These reindeer are emaciated. Santa needs to feed them better. All right.
Fatty pancakes. I have my Nazgul polystone sculptures from Weta in my bedroom. Not sure what that says about me. You're freaky, apparently.
Sexy. Sexy shadow daddies. Everybody likes a good shadow daddy. There's the faux fur, the white faux fur, and marble. Winter whites and neutrals, soft textures, and chocolate accents. Cozy and chic. We'll blast through these. I know.
Reindeer.
Ooh, fuzzies.
Fuzzies.
Those are very fuzzy. Again, more antlers, and these aren't even real antlers. These are fake antlers. Oh, I love the little ceramic stocking holders. Those are so cute.
Those are cute.
And probably would be relatively simple to make. You would just have to make sure that they're heavy enough to hold a stocking. Mm-hmm. That's always my biggest beef when it comes to stocking holders. Is they're never heavy enough.
Hole in the back of it, you can weight it.
Yeah.
You could put like pie weights or some other ceramic weights inside of it to go based on what you're hanging from it. Then it could be multifunctional.
Yeah. There's the furs, the antlers.
Everybody in the club looking at her.
The white faux fur. Moose antlers. Looks like they're made out of wood. The white little snowman. Another horse. Are horses trendy this year? Tina, have you done any research?
Yeah, she had commented on it earlier. That was the whole like cowgirl trend that went hard this summer. That's why.
This isn't even cowgirl to me. It's almost like
No, but that's what it's moving from.
To me it feels like European horse people, you know what I mean?
What? Oh, you closed that. That weird looking lamp.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Blue and white.
Coastal.
Coastal touches. Subtle shimmer. Laid back and timeless. Okay. This does have that kind of coastal. Okay, so the touches of blue, the white, the wicker together.
Mm-hmm.
Very pretty. Yeah, I could definitely see this being like a coastal house.
Did you do the photos? No, this is Pottery Barn.
Yeah. I wish.
We're good at photos. We ain't this good.
I've been seeing, summer we talked about oysters, and I noticed in stores as well, oyster Christmas ornaments and seashell Christmas ornaments. Like, they're still very glitzy, but it's really interesting, the oysters. I wonder if we'll see any sardines, because remember, for some reason over the summer, sardines were trendy. This isn't Christmassy at all.
Not even a little bit. Nope.
It's more of this, just very simple and clean, fuzzy, little gray snowflakes in the bathroom. Okay.
Nothing really to speak of there.
So let's move on to Michael's.
Hold up.
And let's go into their collections. They're a little more fun.
Close the cookie box, please. Thank you.
I would never close a cookie box. So, this is going to be more applicable, I think, to us. Lots of little retro themes. I absolutely love the direction that Michael's is going this holiday season. Flocked items are really big. I love the like glossy ceramics. This one's a little cookie jar with like a little cat. This just reminds me of stuff that would be at like your glitzy grandma's house. The poodle with the bow. Wonder if poodles. We'll have to keep an eye on poodles and see if that reoccurs. Remember all the pink for Halloween this year? How everything was pink? It's seeping over into Christmas. Pink and red and peach and mauve. Lots of pinks with the bows. It's just very cutesy. Gifts and presents with big bows, stripes. More bows. Okay, look. It's another poodle.
Ashland is obsessed with poodles this year, apparently.
Lots of little poodles. See if we can find some
They
more.
kind of do that,
foods.
though.
They pick one thing and run
Ashland,
with it.
they kind of pick like a central theme or a couple of specific items, and then they like duplicate and make 100 different versions of it.
Bows again. Lots of little red bows. Bow on a candy cane. Little flocked pink nutcracker. Pink Santa.
Anytime I see that flocked material, I always think an animal's going to rub up against it, and then it's
Ruined.
You're never going to get that animal fur off of it.
Another poodle.
Told you.
More bows? What's up with the poods? Pink poods.
I don't say that.
Santa in the car with poodles. I hope my dog
Is this
people
based off of like an OG theme?
Feels very 50s. 50s, 60s. I like it. I think it's cute. Very cute. All the bows. Okay, we got one more page of these.
Yeah, I was about to say, it feels very like what Elvis would have had in his house. Like Elvis chic.
Pom-pom trees. There's that kind of red color again. Better not pout. It feels threatening. Don't threaten me like that, pillow.
That's a kink room pillow.
You better not pout.
What is
Okay.
that?
This?
No, to the left of that.
This candle holder.
Goofy candle holder.
It's supposed to look like a Christmas bulb.
That's the one where the drunk uncle's gonna walk out doing shots out of the cracked candle holder.
I love this cup you guys got. Candy canes. Definitely saw a lot of the candy cane stuff. This, to me, is the more, like, traditional Christmas, little...
Yeah,
like,
Coca-Cola Christmas.
Yeah, Coca-Cola Christmas. That's a perfect way to describe it. Like, the very traditional colors, themes, little bit of vintage in there, almost like a handmade feel to some of the things.
Yeah.
I love the little birds and the little outfits.
Cornelia said, good gracious, those prices for something you're only going to use for a little while. Yeah, tariffs hitting everybody hard, dog.
And not to mention most people, like these craft stores launch this stuff months in advance, and most people wait and they buy it when it goes on discount because by November, this stuff will all be on sale.
Look underneath every single one of the items. The red text.
Oh, yeah, 30%
You get 30%
off.
off of literally everything.
Yeah. So like the red and white stripes that we saw a lot with the Pottery Barn home decor. Very, very candy cane feeling. Well, it was called Candy Cane Lane. I was actually expecting more red and white. This is
I like this though.
Yeah.
I like the more traditional Christmas.
Yeah, this kind of fits what we saw at Pottery Barn too. Definitely more affordable than what Pottery Barn offered. Still expensive, but plaids, the ceramics. It's very traditional. Why is Santa in glasses? Okay. I guess Santa does wear glasses, doesn't he? Sometimes.
Yeah. I think traditionally he does. He wears the little like tip of the nose.
I like that they've
glasses.
got, but he's like in like
That's weird.
he's in like my type of he's in like goober goggles like what I wear.
Yeah.
He's in
I mean, realistically, he should be with the era that he's from. Big old giant
Coke bottle glasses. Yeah.
hand carved wooden frames and like.
That might be cute though. Maybe because even the pillows. Lots of the plaid.
Mm-hmm.
Santa's workshop. Okay.
I'm digging this though.
Yeah, very traditional. Puppy! Little black lab. Santa in the glasses. Soap dispenser. It's kind of cute. Black lab?
I used to rent Santa suits, and glasses were always a part of the package. Yeah.
They're just not the glasses like
Yeah, Harry Potter style
half
glasses.
half moon glasses are what you see, but these are like Harry Potter glasses.
Yeah.
I've always seen Santa in like the half moon glasses. Believe.
In what? I believe I'm gonna get fat eating Christmas food.
Oh, me too.
For sure.
So we've seen poodles and labs. There's a yellow lab.
Jumbo shatterproof ornament, huh?
I can break it.
Challenge accepted. I was about to say, our little chihuahua who likes to ruin everything will definitely find a way to break it.
Sure. This is her first Christmas.
Oh my god, that's gonna be a nightmare.
She's so good.
No ornaments on the bottom of the tree, for sure. She'll eat them all.
We'll put something stinky on them for her.
She don't care.
Lots of plaids. Santa in the glasses. Take note. Santa in glasses. Apparently it's a thing. It's all very like North Pole. It's cute. I like that. The reindeer. Okay.
Bro,
We've got-
everybody broke this year. That's just how it is.
It's like a whole collection of Santa in these little glasses.
It's because
The
somebody
ceramic.
drew the design, they bought the rights to it, and made everything with that Santa.
I don't know. Can you own the rights to Santa in glasses?
A specific design.
Puppies. This looks like Nicole. Are you here? This looks like Mabel. It's a little dark. Puppies and is he wearing headphones?
I don't know. Scroll off. It kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Puppies in Christmas outfits.
It's probably supposed to be earmuffs
Earmuffs.
because it's Christmas.
All right. Gingerbread. We'll speed it up. We'll speed it up. There's so many. Oh my lord. Okay.
It's all right. We're here for the
Gingerbread.
trends, dog. It's Christmas. It's merry. Be merry.
You be married.
Be merry.
You be merry.
Be merry, or I'm gonna make you pout.
More of the gingerbread with the white accents. This isn't gingerbread. It's just little trees.
Doesn't say gingerbread. It just says tree.
No, the collection was gingerbread. There's that green again. Yeah, a lot of the trends are just kind of translating over from Pottery Barn. That's what I said. Most of the major retail stores follow the same trends. It's just keeping an eye on who publishes the trends first, and then everybody else quickly follows. See, there's that. Remember I said that the browns for Christmas translating over to the trees, these big ornament packs of like very chocolatey colors. This actually looks like a chocolate tree. Flocked ornaments. Interesting.
Ugh.
Yeah, those get lint all over them.
Just the texture. I'm not a fan. Something about it. Like, it feels nice, but the moment I feel it, I cringe.
Very chocolatey. More of the deer. Oh, they're gingerbread.
I like the wood tray.
That is pretty. That could stay out year round too. It's got kind of like a cabin feel. It's like acacia.
Acorn.
Acorns. Gingerbreads. Okay. Lots of good ideas. I think we get the gist of it. Okay. So this one was their frosted fairy tale. So this, I like this one. It kind of goes off of like the Nutcracker. We get some of those pastels, carousels. This is the one that I've seen in the most stores, the different pastels this year. Light purples, light pinks, light blues, light greens. Almost like cute Nutcracker, sugar plum themes. Little crowns. Ooh, somebody did not like this when they ordered it.
What?
This crown. 1-star review on it.
It's wire, and they will probably ordered it online, and it showed up crushed.
Little ballerinas. Cute. Nutcrackers. Pink and blue. Swans. Yeah, this is definitely got the Nutcracker vibe. A pink castle tray. Skis or ice skates.
Skeleton Christmas. Dude, I love me some Gothic Christmas. Are you kidding me?
I saw a lot of black Christmas
ornaments.
ornaments.
I would do a full
Ooh,
like black and dark
castle.
blue house for Christmas for sure.
Castles and pink and nutcrackers, and I'll do one more page of this and then I'll move on. Swans. These are really pretty. This isn't quite my style though for Christmas. I went red and green. It's cute though. I would love to see somebody else execute it for their house. Pearl. Very magical. It's got very like fairy book, or fairy tale storybook. I could see if you had like little girls, decorating your house like this. I think that would be really cute. You have little girls who love the princesses and things. All the little castles. The carousels seem to be very popular. Okay, I think we get the gist of it. Silent Night. So this is the different black items, and
this is where I'm at.
It's actually really pretty. Like you look at it and you're like, kind of looks spooky, but I've seen some really nice images of all these together.
We've done a black Christmas tree before.
We have. All of our ornaments right now are dark black and purple. I kind of want to change it this year though. A fox butler.
That's pretty cool.
I see in the background how like it actually looks really nice together. Wonder if there's any more. I would love to hover over. Okay.
I don't know why when it comes to black ornamental things for Christmas, they all just look like adult-oriented things.
That's with a lot of decorations.
That's true.
Deer? Very pretty. Big bow. Is it like faux leather?
Yeah, that's what it says.
Oh, yeah.
Gunmetal. Black and gunmetal.
Interesting.
I like the triangle tree.
This?
That looks like a death trap, though. You can't put that out anywhere. Somebody
fall on it?
Yeah, right.
Impale yourself?
That's an accident waiting to happen for sure.
I've seen Final Destination. This is...
Yeah.
Flocked black pine cone. Flocked black anything. Not in our house.
Not
with
if
our
you have
animals.
pets. No, that is not a pet-worthy thing, and you better have an air purifier 5 feet from it.
This is kind of spooky. This painting.
Yeah.
Very spooky.
It's very eerie.
Mary.
I like it, though.
Yeah. I think that this would be pretty if you did touches of red. Like, not just the black, but you added the touches of red alongside it.
Mm-hmm.
Spiky. Very, very gothy. Huh.
I like the black tree skirt, too.
Oh, man, our cat would...
Oh, yeah, our dog would ruin it, too, for sure.
They would, yeah. Ooh, look at this ornament. With the little things hanging off of it. Velvet. I want just a little more. I know said I was going to go through this one, but spiky. Is it punk Christmas? Is that what we're getting into?
Or is it for girls that read books?
Punk rock Christmas or kinky Christmas? I can't tell.
I think kinky Christmas is pretty fun.
Kinky Christmas?
It could be fun.
50 Shades of Grey Christmas? That's what this is giving me, like black tie Christmas.
50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
You gotta go so basic with it.
No, that's very basic. All right.
I love it.
I wish that they would have given more examples of how everything, like, you
right.
see
how
here.
do you use this? Yeah.
I want, like, the full collections.
To be fair, it's kind of hard to, like, decorate with all black and take a picture that represents it well.
So, jewel tones. I talked about jewel tones
This is pretty fire.
on Tuesdays. Yeah, I really love the jewel tone colors. You know, we talked about emerald being very trendy.
Mm-hmm.
I told you I wanted a jewel tone dress for the reunion.
It's got a very Indian wedding
It does, actually, now that you
kind
mention
of aesthetic to it. Gold and bright jewels and...
I was going more for, like, I was thinking more like Great Gatsby, kind of like...
no, that's just like straight gold jet black suits.
Right,
and
right.
like clear crystal, and like, this feels very I don't know, almost Middle Eastern.
Yeah, I really like
it's very pretty.
I really like the color combos. The disco balls. This is strange.
You could even say that this goes more into like the late 60s, early 70s kind of like dance aesthetic.
Yeah. This here, I completely understand when you said Indian wedding. Like, I totally, I agree with these, but then when you
scroll down a little bit and it gets more into like disco fever.
Yeah. Very glitzy tinsel tree. But just the color palette is really nice. The dark blue, pink, and teal. And purple, a little bit of gold. I didn't choose the champagne life. The champagne life chose me.
That sounds like something an alcoholic would say.
Have yourself a merry little cocktail. I actually like this one. This one's cute.
Yeah, that's fine. That other one is just denial on a shelf.
Denial on a shelf.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, gemstone paper wine glass tags. So champagne seems to be the overarching theme here, which we saw, you know, with Pottery Barn, lots of barware. So it looks like cocktails and things, like a Christmas cocktail party. And this is an upcoming collection. So this is like a trend that is evolving right now.
Might be one they're trying to push.
So is this one. This one, if we actually go back to the page, see the picture here?
Just holiday tidings. Yeah, I get what they're going for.
The cranberry.
Red velvet. Yeah.
Yeah, that really beautiful red velvet cranberry with the gold. So this is that, or pomegranate color.
Cranberry is what they're calling it. Cranberry, burgundy, gold, red, shades of red.
I like it. I like this with the black as well. Ooh, a little bit of plum. The plum looks really nice too.
I mess with some
red.
plum and gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very pretty. I really like this pillow. This one here. The red with the gold.
Mm-hmm.
I like red and gold together. Ooh. You better watch out. You better not cry. These are a little eerie.
Mrs. Claus is on the naughty list today.
Ooh, stop it. Oh, I love it. I love the kind of eerie Christmas.
Right.
My daughter and I were talking about eerie Christmas this morning, how kind of there's like this undercurrent of eeriness at like Christmas at night.
Yeah, because historically as humans, that's when like half of your village died was like end of December through February.
Little vintage mailbox.
That's why you got to make everything merry, decorate everything up, make everything feel happy because literally everything outside is dead.
All right, we'll blast through the last one, which is Hobby Lobby.
15 minutes here. Time.
I got news to go through too. And all that. So we'll keep it quick because they don't do like good collection type photos. Highland cows, holiday Highland fuzzy cows.
That looks very AI generated, and that upsets me.
Let's investigate.
Yeah, please. They're not even. It's not even going to be there.
Meh.
Because it started to look Highland cow, but then it kind of had an F-boy kind of hairdo to it, you know?
He's cute.
He looks like a 90s boy band singer.
He's an emo cow.
An emo cow.
Can't do Grinch.
No, can't do Grinch. Merry Grinchmas.
I feel like it's all the same trends, like the Santa Claus theme. We saw that at Michael's, gingerbread, the pastel candy, snowmen, reindeer, snowflakes, nutcrackers. It all feels gnomes. Little elves. I love Christmas gnomes.
Hobby Lobby is an awful
Angels?
company.
They
Agreed. 100% agree.
That's why we are stealing their trends. The Santas kind of very traditional, like actual like Saint Nicholas Santas. His little outfits are cute. Okay. Again, the gingerbreads. I think we've kind of.
Bro sneaks into your house while you're sleeping and knows all your biz. It's kind of creepy. It's like the Tim Robinson sketch.
And then
I've seen everybody naked.
And then
everybody? Yeah, everybody. That's how I know they have tattoos.
And then the pastels. I actually went to Hobby Lobby just to look at their trends when they first started rolling them out. I like to go in and see like what direction everything's taking and then see if the other craft stores follow suit. And this was the first trend that they kind of, unveiled was the pastel, cute, like sugar plum candy themes. Lots of different pastels, cotton candy. Very cutesy. But I think that we've hit a lot. This has been a lot of trends.
It has been a lot of trends, and people really don't like Hobby Lobby, so we're going to go ahead and kick off with the
That's
Hobby
why
Lobby.
we're stealing their trends.
Yeah, I don't like Hobby Lobby either. They're a terrible company with terrible ethics.
Guys, thanks so much for hanging out. We've got a little bit of news. If you joined us late, we're going to jump into it in a minute because I've got lots of fun stuff. Don't close out my main tabs, just the trend tabs. Nope. No!
Wow, look at that.
Nope.
Look at that. Wow.
Nope. Thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. So, in case you joined late, Christina Nicole, the product photography coach that I recommend for Etsy sellers, because I'm not a photographer, nor am I a photography coach. I can give you general advice, but Christina Nicole is fantastic, and she has heard everyone talking about all the different aspect ratios. I've done several videos already talking about like the way that our photos look on iPhone versus Android versus desktop. Everybody's seeing different aspect ratios, and everybody's like, what do we do? It's almost the holidays and my photos look awful because they're not displaying correctly on all devices. Go ahead and share the screen. Christina Nicole actually built a program. She busted butt on this to get it out before the holiday season. She is basically teaching you a framework to ensure that every single aspect ratio will make your photos will look fantastic. And she has a quick fix guide for photos that you already have that you can't retake. She just launched this today. I'm going to be taking it because I need it. I have to do a refresh in our shop. But there is a coupon to get this program. It's only $44, But there's a coupon in the video description. It was it Simple Fix 25?
Yes, I believe so. It's in the description down below.
Yeah, Simple Fix 25, and you can get 25% off.
Which is $11, by the way. We should have known that.
Oh, duh.
$33.
So $33, and you know, you can get that discount until Sunday. That's so worth it to be able to get your photos looking good by the holiday season. I'm gonna definitely take it because I need it so bad.
Yes, we do.
We're
not getting a kickback for this either.
No, I don't think we are. No, this one is just something that the community really, really needs. Yeah. So if your photos are cutting off like this, which a lot of mine are because I took them as squares, I'm really excited to go through this. The other things that I wanted to announce, you can stop sharing for just a minute. And the link to get this program, make sure you get it before Sunday so you can use the coupon code. The link for that is down in the video description. And then you may share. We're going to keep up our charity for St. Jude Children's Hospital until the end of the year. So please consider donating during any of our live streams. There should be a donate button directly on this stream. And that money goes straight to them. We don't see a penny of it. We try to promote St. Jude every holiday season for the kids. Webvember, I have a schedule ready to go. So this is the webinars that I host. This is, I started doing them last year, and now I think it's going to be an annual thing where all throughout the month of November, we're going to be doing webinars every Friday for the Friday Bean. November 7th, we're going to be talking about building repeat buyers. So encouraging people to shop from you again and again. On the 14th, the science of holiday conversion. So actually convincing people to not just look at your products, but actually purchase them. November 21st, the Holiday Customer Service Survival Lab. This is talking about increasing your positive reviews because positive reviews help you to rank higher in search. It's not just keywords. Positive reviews are very important. Then on Black Friday, we'll do our Black Friday Lifeline Q&A so that you can ask any questions you want. December 1st, Handmade Alpha Academy will be opening. So if you have been wanting to take my coaching program, here's your chance. You can ask for it for Christmas from your spouse or whatever you want to do. I am so excited for HAA to open this time around. We have had so much activity from our June enrollment period.
It's been a good enrollment period.
It has. The students have been fantastic, so we're excited to reopen it. And then in celebration of HAA opening, we will have Critique Week. We do that the week of HAA being open, December 1st. Through the 5th, every single day at noon Eastern, we will be critiquing random Etsy shops from the chat. December 12th, we're going to do a list of naughty and nice things to keep you off the Etsy naughty list versus things to do to make the algorithm love you so you can be on Etsy's nice list. And December 19th is our annual Alpha Holiday Party where we play games with you guys and we give away t-shirts. That's always a lot of fun, and we do that as our final holiday shebang in order to raise money for the last hoorah for our charity for St. Jude. So take a screenshot of this, write down the dates, get them on your calendar. We are booked out on beans for the rest of the year. And lastly, you guys have been asking ever since I even started my YouTube channel. People have been requesting this and I'm finally working on it. I don't have all the details yet because I'm still very much building, but I like to keep you guys in the know as I work on things. I am working on a Patreon. For those who are unfamiliar with Patreon, it's a way that you can support me if you want to. We've tried doing things here on YouTube like Super Chat, and I just think that it's silly to pay to get special emojis on YouTube. It's stupid to me. I thought about doing channel memberships where you can pay to join my channel and get a little extra content, but YouTube takes 50%. And that's just, again, I'm not willing to do that. Patreon, I figure it's one of those ways where you can support me if you choose to, and you also will get some added benefits and goodies and things like that, depending on which tier you sign up for. It is like a monthly subscription where you're just signing up for a little extra. We're going to use it as an opportunity to publish trends as I see them. So if I notice that a new trend is trending, it takes me time to record a video for YouTube. You know, I've got to sit and get my camera ready and write a script, but I can do it the moment I see a trend. So for $5 a month, we have our trend tracker. That's going to have trends, but I'm probably going to throw in some other stuff too. I'm still building these out. $15 a month is our Alpha Insider. You'll get all the trends from Trend Tracker and some extras. I think I'm going to do like Canva templates and things like that. And then Alpha Gold Star, that's going to be our $25 tier. We're going to do Shop Critique Roulette, where everybody in that tier is going to be entered to get shop critiques every month. Again, they're going to be random just because I don't know how many people are going to sign up for this. It's very much a work in progress, but we're going to have a lot of good stuff, probably some little tutorials and things like that. So with that in mind, the pricing, I tried to keep it around breakfast prices, you know, cup of coffee in a pastry, or your cup of coffee plus a Grand Slam breakfast. Hopefully, I have some news for you soon on what these different tiers will include. Right now, I'm just trying to weigh my options. I want to make it worth it, but I also don't want to take away from, you know, HAA either, because obviously HAA is my big shebang. Anything that I put that's, you know, like cheat sheets and stuff like that will probably also be added into HAA. That way HAA students don't feel like they're getting sold something else. But there's other things that I've wanted to do for you guys that I just don't have the time to do. I would love to do more critiques, but I don't want to become the critique YouTube channel. I would love to do some guides and PDFs and things that are going to take me a lot of time that I don't necessarily want to publish just for free. You know, every once in a while I want to do stuff like that.
And just random stuff also that we want to do that doesn't necessarily fit the content for YouTube or Facebook or anywhere else.
Yeah.
Just random stuff.
I've been wanting Mark to do easy, like business owner meals, like when you don't have a lot of time and you need to like cook in bulk, like
batch meals or quick recipes.
Yeah, crock pot meals and things like that. Time savers, money savers. So we're going to be working on it. I'll have more details on this soon. I don't know when I'm launching this, but I just want you guys to keep it in mind. It's just supposed to be another way that if you choose to support us, you can do this. And I don't like just... A lot of people have said like, oh, you know, where can I have your PayPal and like donate money to thank you?
No,
like,
I don't like that. I'd rather
I want to give you something.
Yeah, I'd rather it be public and I'd rather it be worth something.
Exactly. And I think for the $25 one, like we might do like a discount on your HAA enrollment as well, you know, something like that. Just
we'll figure something out.
As a thank you.
We're still kind of weighing the options, but we're hoping to have this done around the time that HAA launches or maybe after the launch.
Yeah.
We don't like to feel like we're money grubbing, so I don't like to do two things at the same time.
Yeah, it's never about money. It's always about time. And I have, you know, Michelle, I hired Michelle to help with, you know, some of my like smaller tasks that I'm running out of time for.
Yep.
Michelle, as we let you guys know a couple weeks ago that she was just diagnosed with breast cancer. And I want to make sure that I'm able to pay her and help her through what she's going through. And this is just another way to be able to ensure that I'm able to do that, still able to offer everything that I do here on YouTube. But, you know, I need the help. You know, I need that extra little bit of help. And this little bit of extra revenue will ensure that I'm able to keep paying Michelle handsomely and help her. So hopefully this is something that we can launch soon. But yeah, we can go ahead and stop sharing.
And there was one question.
Sure.
I think Fatty Pancake asked. Yeah, when you do a launch, how many times a week and how many weeks do you continue promoting? And do you post other items per week in between that?
It's up to you. If we're talking about what I recommend, like in HAA, I recommend 12-week marketing cycle so that you're launching 4 times a year, 4 seasonal launches. But that's just to keep it easy. That's like the minimum amount of launches is once every, 4 months. That way you're launching seasonally. But if you are following that marketing timeline, I would continue marketing your previous collection until you are in hyper marketing stage for the next collection that's about to launch, and letting people, giving teasers and things of what the new collection is going to be and giving them little glimpses of what those new products will be. But it's really up to you. You should always be marketing. Like, always be marketing something. When it comes to launching a new collection, though, I dare say that the first 2 weeks are really when you want to push the hardest. But after that, you can drip out a product here and there if you want to do some random releases. I would just make sure that you fully squeezed all of the juice out of a full collection launch before you launch something new, if possible. Because 2 weeks, that's going to ensure that those 7 brand interactions that somebody needs to have with you before they become a buyer, on average, it takes 7 interactions with a brand, whether it be social media, email marketing, just seeing your stories, getting an ad from you, yada, yada. And this is talking about like your actual marketing, people who are following you, for those who are, marketing their business. Again, this is kind of what we teach in HAA. But I would recommend that 2 weeks, because 7, on average, it takes 7 brand interactions before somebody decides to make a purchase. 2 weeks gives them a decent amount of time to be able to do that and see what you're offering in the event that, they're already interested in your brand. You really want to intrigue them. And I feel myself doing this too. For example, Ulta, the makeup brand, was advertising a new line of perfumes. They were Squishmallows, different Squishmallow, like the bottles looked like little Squishmallows. And I saw them and I'm like, oh, these are so cute. And I just kept seeing them over and over and over again. And finally I sent the link to Mark and I'm like, hey, get me these Squishmallow perfumes for our anniversary. You need something to get me these. And he did, because it was something that it just kept popping up over and over and over again. And I probably saw them 7 times before I was like, you know what, I do want these. So 7 brand interactions on average. That's what science says. Ooh, that was loud.
It's very loud, and it's not very descript or even worth addressing.
What's most important, product or marketing? It's all important. It's all important. But you can't market without a product. So you got to have a good product. You can't have marketing without the product. So product's clearly important, but you need to have a good product. Otherwise, the marketing doesn't matter, because you've got a product that nobody wants. But you do not need to do big, crazy emojis in the chat like that.
Using her illness isn't money grabbing at all, though. I don't know if that was an attack or a statement.
No. I don't think that it was an attack. I think it was saying
I'm tired, so
I
don't think so.
No. And it's not like we're marketing it as such. I'm just being vulnerable with you guys, letting you know that I love Michelle and I want to make sure that, she has work for me, and she has work, she needs work, and I need to make some work for her. I need to be able to pay her, but I also need to be able to create work for her. And there are times when I don't have work for her to do. And this gives us something for you guys to be able to sign up for, so you get extra. But it also allows me to further expand her role and give her some more things to help me with. I come up with content, but she's really great at like formatting things, like formatting PDFs. She did all that for the boot camp. She formatted all my PDFs and made them look really pretty. So essentially that's all I was saying. How we doing? How's she doing? She is good. She already had her surgery. She does not need to go through chemo, but she does still have to do radiation.
Make sure that she's in full remission.
Yes. Yeah. So, but she's doing good. She's just very tired right now, which is understandable.
Are there any group chats or something for modules or progress check-ins about our to-do lists?
Wait.
Are there any group chats or something for modules for progress check-ins about our to-do lists? I'm assuming for HAA.
Oh, for like action steps?
No, but that's what the Facebook community's for.
I am going to be, I keep saying that I'm going to be working on the Discord, and that's part of, because Facebook got rid of group chats, like the chats in groups.
That's mostly going to be on my side, working on the Discord, just getting things kind of reintegrated. You can come up with the ideas for what you want to do with
the topics. I have the topics all.
There's too many channels, too many things, and while it was busy, it was still only like same 2 or 3 people commenting in there, so it really wasn't worth even doing anything in.
Right, but we are going to make an HAA section in the Discord. I want to make a section
just for students.
We can integrate. I saw when I was working on the Patreon, you can integrate and set the permissions so if they join the Patreon, they get access to special channels in Discord. You can sync them.
Yeah, you can sync that. You can also sync Facebook. You can sync PayPal subscriptions. There's a whole bunch of stuff that you could. Discord's pretty out there.
We have a Discord. We have a Discord already. The thing about the Discord was that if I wasn't in there constantly posting, everybody quit posting, and I can't be the only person in there like keeping it going.
The only thing with doing HAA content and stuff, and we can discuss this more in depth off camera. But the only thing with doing HAA content is moderating, because people, when you start up Discord, you end up in a part of it that's not HAA content, and then people start talking about HAA content. Then we have to have somebody who's like an actual all day moderator.
Yeah,
it becomes a whole thing. So we'll get it figured out.
I miss your Discord. It's still there.
It's still there. You're welcome to continue posting in it. I'm gonna go through, clean it up. The bot that's in there needs redone. Carl bot. Yeah, I have all new chats I want to make. I have like a whole list of new chats that I want. So we'll work on it, but it's probably going to be part of because Facebook got rid of the little group chats that you could have, community chats. We're gonna switch over. Somebody
to that.
asked for Discord invite. Just give me 1 second. I'll get it to you. I don't have Discord on my MacBook, so I gotta message it to myself. Excuse me. Are you gonna do Alpha Angels again this year?
I want to. I thought that it was a great great project that we did last year. So the Alpha Angels initiative was last year. We had a thread in the Handmade Alpha Facebook community where if you were finding yourself upon hard times and could not provide Christmas gifts for your children, or if you had any like essentials that you absolutely needed, you could post an Amazon wish list on the thread for the items that you needed, and then someone would support you as your Alpha Angel, and they would purchase that item for you. So if if your child has like, your child wants the new Furby, and you know that you're not going to be able to afford it, somebody can volunteer to purchase that for you. So I definitely want to. I absolutely do. I was actually looking into it, because I need to go back to the last thread, when we did it last year, and make sure, I just want to read over everything and make sure that everybody got what they needed. What I would never want to do is it become an opportunity where people are asking for things and they don't really need those things, or people are asking for things that they do need and there are not enough angels to support those who need those items. You know what I mean? So, and, if anybody doesn't have their needs met, then that's where I step in and I purchase those items. But I also don't want it to be a thing where I'm the only one making any purchases and then I'm broke. You know what I mean? Yeah. So maybe the Patreon will help me to be able to buy more wish lists as well, if I can launch that before Webvember. We'll see.
That's what she's referring to, Tina.
Yeah.
And somebody asked, can you only get to Discords through invite? Yes, they are. That's what helps kind of keep them private. Yeah. So are you going to do Elfster for HAA members?
That one I don't know, because last year we had a lot of people who signed up who didn't end up sending gifts.
Yep, and then we ended up having to send all the gifts in their stead.
We ended up spending a lot of money, and then there were still, I think, a couple people who didn't end up getting a gift.
Yeah, it was kind of a nightmare.
I really wish that, and it's just communication. Like if those who could no longer participate because, something came up.
Sure, circumstances be damned. Like, right, we get it.
If they would have contacted me.
Say something.
Right, then I could have stepped in. I think we spent like last year doing it between the Alpha Angels and the HAA gift exchange. We ended up spending, and the gifts that we sent out for the Alpha holiday party, we probably sent out, in our St. Jude donation, probably around $3,000 that we spent just on gifts and things last year.
Yeah, it was quite a bit.
It was quite a bit, and I don't mind doing it. I just don't want it to be something unexpected where, somebody doesn't do what they signed up to do, and then at the last minute, somebody's like, I never got a gift and I sent something. So we'll see. Let me put a pin in that one. I don't know how to, because I run it through Elfster, and there's no way to make somebody send a gift, you know?
Sure.
I just really need to stress to people this year that, like, if you're going to participate, like, please participate.
There should be a service where you could, like, go and shop, like, an actual, you know, where you can just buy something and it's sent on behalf of you, but you pick the item being sent to the Secret Santa person.
You can, I think you can do Amazon wish lists and shop anonymously, and you can enter.
And again, but with like tariffs and everything else, I'm sure that's super complicated right now. I've had a package sitting in customs from Australia for about a month and a half now. Just a shirt, just sitting in customs, waiting to be looked at.
My 3-year-old wants a new Porsche. I will get your 3-year-old a Porsche.
Dude, if I had
Hot
the money
Wheel.
for a Porsche, I'm gonna get myself one first.
We can race them.
Right, exactly. All right, we're good. We're way over time now. We still got to record.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. I hope the trends were helpful. I love the natural trends this year. I think that they're really pretty. So I'll keep you guys posted on the Discord when we have that, you know, figured out. I do have the next 2 weeks of Friday Beans already pre-scheduled here on my channel, so you can actually go and click on my name and see those. Next week is going to be Black Friday prep, so like your checklist to get yourself ready for Cyber Week. And then the week after that, we're doing Beanoween! Beanoween! So that'll be our Halloween episode because it's taking place on Halloween, Beanoween. So get ready for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to talk about, it's the Etsy haunted house of ways to fail on Etsy. It's going to be one of our silly ones, but hopefully educational as well. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to check out Christina Nicole's program. I'm actually going to be messaging her to get access because I want to take it this weekend. When I have a little free time, I need to update my own photos as well. So yeah, make sure you also get the coupon code for that because you can get it for $33. So yeah, anyway.
We love you guys. How do you do the millennial one? Is it this?
I don't.
Or not millennial, the Gen Z.
Gen Z one?
The Gen Z heart.
It looks more
That's
like
how they do it.
more like a diamond. I thought it. This...
Nah, they do this thing, and then you just tilt your fingers. Yeah, instead of just doing this like it's easy, they got to be different. Who cares? We love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Wait, make my heart.
I said